Alright guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today I'm talking about the YEMA Navygraf Slim Limited Edition. You want to know what I think about it? Hold tight. Alright guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today I'm talking about the YEMA Navygraf Slim Limited Edition. Now, this watch currently retails for $1,990 and is limited to only 200 pieces. So, a few months ago, I did a review on YEMA's Navygraf Marine National GMT. I'm going to post a link to that video at the end of this one. But today we're talking about the Navygraf Slim Limited Edition that comes with their in-house micro-rotor caliber CMM.20. So, let's get into the specs on the watch. So obviously you're getting an all 316L stainless steel case that comes in at 39 millimeters in case diameter. You're getting a 30 bar / 300 meters of water resistance. Next up is lug to lug. Now the Navygraf Slim comes in at 46 millimeters, which works great on a 39 millimeter case diameter. So of course case thickness is critical, especially if YEMA is going to call it slim, and that is coming in only at 9.5 millimeters thick. Lug width comes in at 19 millimeters, keeping with the smaller case design. So before I mentioned that I had reviewed the Navygraf Marine National GMT, and I was really impressed with YEMA's overall execution of that watch. But when they slimmed this case down by 3 millimeters, I feel that this watch takes on more of a dress / dive watch feel, in my opinion. Now, the bezel on the Navygraf Slim is 120 click unidirectional with this beautiful classic coin edge. Now, the bezel is black with superluminova filled hour markers covered in sapphire, giving it an elegant polish to match the black lacquer dial. Now, the new dial proudly displays manufacturer Française at the 6 o'clock position, and YEMA has every right to be proud of this dial due to the carefully detailed process of coating the dial layer after layer of lacquer and letting each coat dry in between each application. Now, the raised steel indices with polished finish perfectly match the polished faceted hour and minute hands, while the second hand is a distinct yellow that contrasts beautifully against the black lacquer dial. The hands are bat style, keeping with the vintage feel of the Navygraf Slim. Both the minute and hour hands are filled with superluminova. Now, in order to maintain the 300 meters of water resistance, YEMA has also included a signed screw-down crown with the YEMA logo. The crystal on the Navygraf Slim is 2 millimeters thick, and it is a shock and scratch resistant double dome sapphire with this vintage styled curved edge. Next up is the heart of the Navygraf Slim. This is the caliber CMM.20. This is a micro-rotor movement. Now, this movement was entirely developed by Oliver Maury and Chaux de Fonds. Now, all of the regulating components are manufactured in Switzerland, while the bridges and main plates are manufactured by YEMA in France. The CMM.20 is automatic, hand-wound, and beats at a frequency of 28,800. You get 70 hours of power reserve and a published accuracy of -3 plus 7 seconds per day. The CMM.20 has 33 joules, a tungsten micro-rotor, and a highly anti-magnetic balance wheel. So when this watch first arrived and I turned it over, right away you notice the galvanic coated movement. I think this was a brilliant idea by YEMA. It really makes the rotor stand out, and the balance wheel and all the jewels just really pop on the back of the watch. I said in one of my other videos how I really like movements that do not have rotors covering up everything, and that's one of the things that I like about a micro-rotor design. I just had a lot of fun photographing this movement. So let's talk about the vintage grain leather strap that YEMA has included on the Navygraf Slim. I gotta say, this is probably one of the best done period looking straps. it has an exact 1950s feel to it. And it's super comfortable on my 6.5-inch wrist. I was really impressed. Right away I thought they did a great taper on the 19mm all the way down to the buckle, making it go right in line with straps you would have purchased back in the 50s. So what's my overall impression on the watch? I really want to classify this as a dress diver, because a lot of people will say, oh, you shouldn't wear a dive watch with dress clothes or out to dinner. That just doesn't go well. I think this does. And that's why I'm saying this is more of a dress diver, classy diver. Looks excellent. Again, you can wear it all day, but again, this thing really goes well in a dressy environment, at work, or with a suit. It just has a sleek, cool, stylish appeal that I really like about it. I don't know, guys. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think about this YEMA Navygraf Slim Limited Edition? And also, I encourage you, go check out a lot of YEMA's other collections that they have. I think they're one of the watch manufacturers out there actually doing vintage right. They have so many other cool collections you should go look at. Just the Navygraf collection in general, you'll have a lot of fun checking out. So, guys, let me know what you think about the YEMA Navygraf Slim Limited Edition. Do you have a YEMA? Talk about it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews.